Let's go ahead and talk about uh the point guard situation for the San Antonio Spurs for the 2018-2019 season. Let's get off the Kawhi Leonard talk for just a little bit and talk about our point guard situation. Before we do that, make sure that you subscribe to a Bucking Spurs podcast on iTunes and Google Play Music, and go to eavesdropstudios.com for all your podcasts uh, that you'd be interested in. But back to the point at hand, we have three true point guards right now as of July 20th, 2018. The big piece obviously missing from this year that's going to be so weird for all of us over here in Spurs Nation is Tony Parker's not here anymore. That's like when you graduate from high school and you go to college and someone's telling you mommy and daddy aren't here no more to take care of you. Mom and dad aren't going to be here to bail you out. It's time to grow up. That's kind of how our point guard backcourt feels like. You still have your crazy uncle and Patty Mills who knows what it takes to get the job done, but we're young. We're young. Dejounte Murray is going to be our starting point guard. Patty Mills is our solidified backup. He will always be coming off the bench. Those of you who are true Spurs fans knows that no matter what, no matter who our starting point guard is during the regular season, Patty Mills will not start. He comes off the bench. We'll pull someone from the D League to come start. We don't like to take Patty Mills out of his role. We don't want him going through different roles throughout the season. We want him improving at the role that he has, which is being the backup point guard coming in and dropping buckets. Dejounte Murray, Patty Mills, Derrick White. I believe that Derrick White is a big reason why we were comfortable enough to let Tony Parker go. And I say comfortable with a grain of salt because we never wanted to see him go. Spurs Nation, we wanted him to retire. But Derrick White has shown in the Summer League, I know it's just Summer League, but in Utah and in Las Vegas, and while he was playing there, that he's ready. He was averaging 20 some points a game in Utah and that every summer there's those players where you can tell that they're just way better than everybody else, for either being a second year player or being a rookie who's just that good. Well, in this case, Derrick White is a second year player who had a hell of a developmental year with the Austin Toros, going up and down. We cannot keep him on the bench this year. Derrick White is gonna play. Derrick White is gonna play because I think he's proving that he's good enough and he's ready. He's ready to come in and make mistakes. He's gonna learn. He's gonna hit he's gonna hit the learning curve pretty hard, especially on the defensive end. He'll only play if he can guard, but he's a tall guard. He has a pretty good size on him. He's a lot bigger than Dejounte or Patty Mills at that position. So if he comes in and shows that he can guard, he's gonna be playing a lot. And Spurs love to run that two guard combo. Back in the day, we used to run Tony and George Hill together. We've seen Tony Parker and Patty Mills on the floor together. Two guys that can control the pace of the game. Derrick White can score. He can shoot. He's looking very, very exciting right now for us. Spurs Nation, you should be excited about this kid right now. Dejounte Murray is just taking huge jumps as well, and he solidified himself in that starting spot. Now with Kawhi gone, yes, we got DeMar DeRozan in. DeMar DeRozan is a 25-plus point scorer per game, but Dejounte Murray is going to have to be able to not just run the offense, but make things happen. Being a playmaker, scoring the ball, guarding, playing defense. He's got the prototypical all defensive body type, long, lanky, big wingspan, athletic. He can get beat and recover and still make a play on the ball. So he's gonna have to step up on that position. Um, going back to our point guard situation in general, we usually do like to have 3 to maybe 4 point guards. But those are gonna be our 3 going into the 2018-19 season as of July, which I will take it. It's exciting. It's young. It's new. It's fresh. We're gonna see a lot of growing pains with these guys. Dejounte should be getting better, getting into his third year with us in San Antonio. If you're looking at him in the summer league, he looks good. He looks like he's balling up. Scrubs is what he should be doing. Um, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting year, a different year. Tony's gone. Um, that leaves Manu, if he comes back next year, to be the lone big three player from the past 2 decades that we've been accustomed to. So it's going to be interesting. Go Spurs, go! Subscribe to a Bucking Spurs podcast on iTunes and Google Play. eavesdropstudios.com. Comment, like, subscribe, tell your mama, tell your friends, tell all the Spurs fans that you know, because we're going to be busting out Spurs content on the reg all season long just for you. Attaboy. Go Spurs, go.